I remember this. Yeah. Coming up now. Wait, that ain't it?
Yeah, we ain't to the 32nd.
But yeah, we already on the fourth pick. The Patriots pick is in, but you know what this is, man. Welcome to the Smokin Section. It's your boy Burnem. I'm here with my man's King Dutch.
What's going on?
This is a special NFL draft, you know what I mean, review. We watching it live in real time. This is, you know what I mean? But we here, we got the guys with us. We surrounded by the guys. So, you know what I mean? Y'all know who this is. He was here last week with us. You know what I mean? The little ass Trog, you feel me?
Ass Trog.
My man Trog is in the building. What's good with you, cuz?
Man, just glad to be sitting in it. Second round podcast, man. I'm starting to love this thing, man.
Word. And you know what I mean? Also in the building, we got my man, we got family, man.
Word is born family. We got the one and only Skinny Rico.
Skinny Rico.
That's my guy right here. This is my range partner right here.
What's happening, Rick?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Skinny Blicky.
Yeah, we got it. We got into that a little bit. You know what I mean? We was talking about it a little bit earlier.
Yeah, that's my range partner. We get it in.
But definitely, man. Gentlemen, welcome to the section.
Appreciate
you know what I'm saying? Glad
you
having me. You feel me?
Yeah, welcome.
You know what I mean? And of course, we got Don Beast in the building. Don Beast ain't mic'd up today.
Donnie.
But y'all already know what it is, man. He the third, you know what I'm saying? He the third mic on the pod. So, you know what I mean? Shouts out to Don. Salute for the
Salute. I ain't even get a right? You made a 10%.
You don't get one. You don't get one.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, he said once you talk shit, you don't get it. You don't get it.
Oh, man, fuck them Donnies then, man.
Yo, what?
Man,
whoa.
I'll pour all the Burnett's out. I'll reveal the fucking ingredients, goddamn. But all the Burnett's out, right?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
y'all
y'all just going do to you, nigga.
Right.
Shit.
That's crazy.
So anyway, like I said, man, we reviewing the draft. It's already underway. The first and the second pick, and the third pick has already been decided. This is on the fourth pick with the Patriots. But the first pick, congratulations to Cam Ward, man. You know what I mean?
Cam Ward,
congratulations. He's going to a situation where he could be a starter day one. So, you know what I mean? We always like to see that, especially with a talent like him. Anybody got any, you know what I mean? Cam Ward.
I think a lot of people thought Cam Ward was going to go there. You know what I mean? That was a good pick for that team. That team needed that. They needed that.
You know who the team was?
The Giants.
Nah, I was the motherfucking
Tennessee.
The bum ass Titans. No, that's why you ain't know about it. Who the fuck watch the Titans, man?
Yeah, but man,
I'm an Eagle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, y'all know.
The Giants needing. They should have went to the Giants.
Yeah,
they should have drafted the Sanders boy.
And I kind of played around like P5, you know what I mean? I kind of want to build a team like I would play on the game. They need a line though.
So, right. And then the second round, the second pick went to the Browns had it and they traded. They traded to the Jags.
And they got
the Jags picked up none other
Travis
than
Hunter.
the Florida boy himself, Travis Hunter. Man, how y'all feel about that?
That was a good pickup.
That's Mr. Two-Way. Definitely made a big impact in college sports.
Right.
Over there for Colorado Buffs with Coach Prime. But I'm just happy to see him get drafted and now see if he can transition from the collegiate to the pros.
Now,
let's see what he do.
Yeah, you think they're going to let him play two ways in Jacksonville?
I mean,
hell no.
I don't know if they're going to let him play two ways, but I will say he's been very vocal about that being his stance.
Right.
He don't want to be drafted by nobody who not going to let him play
you know how
two
many
ways,
players and played both sides of the ball in college and got to the NFL
and did nothing.
And like, come on.
Because we done only seen Deion. We done only seen Bo.
That look good on him, though.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Look good on the resume.
But I also think it's an interesting position because now dealing with these new collegiate stars, you got to think they coming out of the collegiate level already with millions of their own. So if he's bold in his stance about not playing for anyone who doesn't allow him to go two ways,
smooth on
he
out.
can sit down and he can afford the fine.
And they gonna clown the dog shit out his ass
for sure.
Because he gonna he putting himself over the game
100%.
So they ain't trying to hear that shit.
Third draft pick went to the Giants. and they ended up picking, Abdul Carter from Penn State, who's probably, I think he was the best, player in the draft overall, over Cam, over Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
Yes, he's just
Philly boy, man.
Yeah, Abdul Carter was just a beast on.
Yes.
He reminds me of a Micah Parsons type. Player like
get to it like
jump
that.
off the ball. He can cover if need be.
Powerful.
But that pass rush is ridiculous, and he can stop the run. So what more can you expect
out there on that edge? He's
out of the edge,
powerful.
He's very quick.
He went to the Giants. They needed it.
Will Kent.
They're gonna get a William Campbell.
Now William Campbell out of LSU, he had a hell of a season, but I think he battled. He battled some injuries. So
he a lineman though. That's a tackle.
Yeah,
that's a DT or I thought it was OT.
He a DT. That's a big boy too. God, he a big boy.
Definitely.
But listen, man, we all here. We watching the draft, of course. You know what I mean? But I wanted to touch base on some news that traveled across, today. Well, not today, but it's been traveling across the airwaves this week. So I want to touch base on this Shannon Sharpe situation. Wow. So today he released a statement saying that he's stepping down from ESPN.
That's what he said?
And yes, he's stepping down and he won't be back until NFL preseason. So that is in midst of the allegations that a young lady brought forth saying that, I don't like to say the word and we won't say the word. Yeah. So I'll use the term SA. You know what that is?
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So she has alleged, that he did that to her. She says she has proof. He then replied to that, came out with his own version of his story, put out various text messages detailing saying that, them two, they was really a couple. Yeah, it was real freaky, but did you see the text messages?
Yeah, I delved into them.
Did you see any of them text messages she was sending to him?
Nah, I've been in the studio all day, but I was catching up on it last night. And I watch a lot of the academics. He posts a lot on the streaming. So I didn't see recently what been going on, but the allegations are landing.
So what is going to be? What it look like for On? He going to be all right?
Okay. So a little backstory. The woman that made this.
She got her OnlyFans. I know she got her OnlyFans.
Yes, that was pointed out. But she also, the lawyer that she chose to go into litigation in this battle against him was also the same lawyer that alleged that Jay-Z. That last situation with Jay. The lawyer's name is Tony Busby. You know what I mean? So he has a history of trying to attack black men.
What's wrong with this nigga, man?
So black power figures, if you will.
Absolutely. Black, powerful men.
And that's aiming right at the infrastructure. So he already has a malicious prosecution under his belt. So it's funny that she chose him to me personally.
Right.
But I don't like to jump out on a ledge and say nobody lying or nothing.
Does having him hurt her chances of winning this case?
I think in the court of public opinion, absolutely. Yeah. He ain't got shit to stand on. Hove cooked it. He ain't got shit to stand on.
Right.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
You've already been accused and proven of a malicious prosecution, and it seems as though you keep bringing forth these witnesses to maliciously attack black figures.
Yeah, that got bread.
I got to correct this in real time. Correction. Will Campbell is a offensive tackle. Excuse me. I thought it was a DT.
OT. He got a bad eye.
Good eye.
Yeah, he got a bad eye.
It's a little cloudy.
It's his right eye.
Yeah.
But you couldn't see it either.
I said OT. No, I thought I said OT. You said DT. That's all. I thought you had a better, angle.
Yeah, somebody got to, upgrade their Hulu. Their Hulu account. It's a little
we on this 720p fucking desktop TV, motherfucker.
Hey, buddy, powered by.
You got to relax, man. But yo, thoughts and prayers to everybody involved in this Shannon Sharpe situation.
Yeah, pray for Unc because they out here
Gotta pray
trying
for
shit.
Unc, man.
But Unc got to stay the fuck out the way, man.
Hold on though.
This is second time being on.
I would be remiss if I ain't mention that up for like $120 million deal.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, he up for the deal and they on the tail.
It seems as though every time, we witnessed this with even Gilly the Kid when they said, he sacrificed his son for $100 million.
That was just some whole shit.
We've seen this time and time
That's
again
crazy.
with black figures in the community who are trying to shed a positive light on what's going on.
Black men, stop talking about y'all money so fucking much.
Definitely.
Stop it. They don't want us to have it. No way. Why are you talking about it?
Because we ain't have it. That's what we do, man. That's our nature, man. We flaunt that shit and we talk
get
about
a little
it.
money and then we want to wear it around our necks. Like, stop. Stop, man.
And Unc wasn't even off it like that, though. Unc just out there being freaky.
Wow.
He out there chasing them bunnies. What Dr. Umar said, Dr. Umar told him leave them bunnies alone.
Black queens forever. No bunnies never.
Horn dog.
But at the end of the day, this is just too close to the last scandal you just had.
That's what I'm saying. You hear somebody on the live talking about breathing heavy as hell.
Right.
Talking about don't stop, Come on.
Yeah.
Talking about he ain't know he was on live.
Right. Come on.
As the great doctor was saying.
Now that shit DC, base and grand.
It's a snow bunny epidemic. It's black queens forever, snow bunnies never.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Dr. Umar, he listen. You better start listening.
Or should he just? Or can I say? Or should he just be married and settled down by now? And
he probably Unc already did that. I think that's why he wanted to
so I understand that,
bro. How you feel about the fact that Unc 50 years old, right?
Yeah.
This young lady was 20 years old and they dealt with each other for like 2 years. So he was dealing with her when she was 18, 19.
Little messy. But who am I to judge? Who am I to judge?
That's what the fuck he gets.
That's 30 years younger. So that means when she was a baby, he was 30-something years old?
I mean, if you did the math. Yeah.
It's something like that, right?
Hey,
that's kind of weird.
Hey, if you did the essential math,
the essential.
See, that's
if you did it's a little insider joke, man.
Speak on that because you like them old too. So.
Yeah,
like the Cougars.
How you feel about that?
That's just too much. It's good. I had an age bracket.
What's your limit?
My limit is my limit.
Don't let that nigga talk to you.
It's different. You know what I mean? I done had a couple of dollars in me. You trying to get it up out of me, but everybody has a preference. Pause. But y'all get what I'm saying. It's an age limit to everything.
25 for me, man.
25. You are?
Welcome to the Mausoleum, too.
Yeah, welcome to the Mausoleum.
Man.
Tip your hat, man. Puzzle talk.
25 and up, man. You got it.
I kind of go, you know what I mean? I would kind of go by her status in life.
That too.
Because you got some women that was forced, that was raising brother and sister because mom and dad was absentee in the house.
They couldn't do it.
So at 22, she might be hella mature.
Man, that means she got trauma.
Right, but that's
exactly what that means. That's trauma.
Is going to be the problem.
That's trauma.
Trauma is going to be the problem.
It's trauma.
But her maturity level
is high.
Mature trauma, nigga. That's what that's.
No, the trauma is immature.
For me,
I know that.
She don't know how to deal with it.
Nah.
But
trauma,
she get a real nigga in her life. You know what I mean?
And you ain't gonna do shit for her.
Who?
A real nigga.
It depends where he's at in his life.
She need a real psychiatrist, nigga. A therapist.
Therapy.
Somebody that's gonna help you. You ain't doing shit for her.
Yeah, you gonna fuck around about
what you gonna do for her trauma that you ain't even had nothing to do with, nigga.
And most niggas is dealing with their own kind of trauma.
You can't fix you and somebody else. You know what I mean?
Right. What I'm saying is if she deals with the Unc type character where he's dating a 22-year-old because this woman was 20. That's what I'm saying. So there could be a situation.
That tell you the trauma right there is the reason she even fucking with a 50-year-old.
She was saying some wild shit to him that in them text messages that if I was a recipient, that's an automatic red flag.
I'm having
honestly, it is a red flag, but for me, it's more so like it looked to me as if it's a kink. You like to be controlled,
Right.
and
I want
like
you
that
to put a
because
dog collar on me.
the older I
Once you would have
get,
said that, I'd have been like, I'm good.
yeah, the
No,
older I
she-
Why
get,
would
I
I put a
realize
dog
kinks,
collar on
man.
this?
But listen, she said some wild shit too, bro. She said, I want you to put a big black baby in me.
All right, I would have left her then.
That's what I'm saying.
Then I
That's a
see
red flag,
then I see
man.
she said abuse me.
Yeah, and
Nah,
they want
nah,
to say, I've been abused.
Oh, country, man.
Nah.
But that
Right.
may be a kink, no different than foreplay or whatever your kink too. Because
Yeah.
Man,
the
my
older I
foreplay
get,
like
I
a
realize
Mormon,
people
bitch.
got kinks.
Bitch, I'm a Mormon when it comes to foreplay, man. We me and that bitch playing patty cake baker. Man,
Word.
bitch.
A little
Man,
fun.
then churn some butter together.
Yeah,
Oh,
I ain't about to go.
not.
If you talking about choke me, bitch, get out. What you trying
That's
to do?
gotta be
I got
a natural occurrence.
I got enough shit.
Word. Yo, Ashton Genty, running back Boise
You
State.
think that was a good spot for
He
him in the
picked
Raiders?
up at the Raiders. Now the Bears wanted to move up to get him. So I think that was a good pick. But then they just have they had Josh Jacobs last year, right? So they're going to a 1-2 punch?
They ain't gonna
That's
never
a
do
weird
shit.
pick.
The more and more they draft these niggas, I feel
I
like
would think that Raiders
Them Raiders are
should have went quarterback. at that.
quarterback. Exactly, bro.
Because we don't know
Who they
the
QB right now?
Derek Carr.
Derek Carr.
Still?
He's
No. Derek
I
Carr was
remember
at
that.
the Saints.
No, Derek Carr was.
So no, I'm
Raiders.
saying he's with the Saints now. But what I'm saying is they had Gardner Minshew playing last year,
oh yeah.
and
they should have
That boy be running though. Look,
O'Connell,
look.
whatever his name was.
they should have went quarterback.
He was running, boy. Damn.
Yeah, that boy he's a monster.
Yes.
He's a monster. Ashton Genty he broke the rushing
I love
record
that
last
college.
season.
I love that college
I thought-
field.
That feel right.
That's Boise State.
I didn't speak on it earlier, but I
Bluegrass.
thought Ashton
Yeah.
was going to go in the top 3 myself.
Really?
You did?
To where though? Because that's why I said the Giants. That's why, you know what I mean?
The
New York could have used
Because you
New
see,
York. Or the Jets.
losing Saquon, and I know they feel
The
away.
Jets got 7. Oh, they on right now.
Oh, well, I thought the Jets. I thought that.
Who you think the Jets need who?
The Jets need a little bit of everything.
The Jets need
A
a
line.
QB.
I always start with a line.
You know what I mean? They
Well,
Garrett
technically,
Wilson.
Aaron's still there, right?
Technically, yes.
Man, he's
But then you got Garrett Wilson, that's not sold. You got Devontae, he ran, you know what I
Pick
mean?
6. That's top 10.
Yeah.
Shit. Boise State.
Try.
Boise State.
You know I got mad love for you, so when I say this,
What?
yeah, you know they can hear all that.
Oh, shit.
What is on? What is on? What
Yeah,
is
he
it?
put a halls in his
Oh, yeah.
halls in his mouth. And all you can hear is the
You been saying throat hurt all day.
yeah.
Man, the weather. When the weather
That's that
comes.
shit allergy,
Well, it's
man.
that pollen.
That pollen.
Yeah,
Man.
nah,
that's
I ain't gonna
season.
lie.
Pollen,
You snapping in the booth earlier too.
Right. Yeah.
That could have a
No,
lot
your
of-
chest hurt from you banging on your chest.
Oh,
Nah,
that
man.
too. I forgot
Right.
he was in here going.
Yo,
Oh,
you
shit.
in here on your
Bro,
cars?
he was in here about to knock himself out. He had an anxiety attack. We had to
You
drag
mind
him out
on
of
my
there.
knock yourself out.
My G.
Oh,
Okay, hold on a second.
Great job, man.
Knock
Look.
yourself out. Damn.
But that's a good. I don't know how I feel about that pick, Burnem. They should have went quarterback right there. And I don't know if it's because with the Raiders, ain't the Raiders in Vegas, so they trying to
Yeah,
give a
they
lot
trying
of
to
good
boost.
promotion,
That's a good
a
point.
lot of ticket sales, they trying to boost a lot of promotion. But I think they should have went quarterback.
well, I think
Now,
I think when speaking about the NFL, we also ain't in the era where we used to draft a quarterback and let him sit behind somebody
Right.
great to learn the system. I think they strayed away from that.
They were
After Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre.
Yeah, I'm used to
I
that.
think they strayed away from that because
Oh, okay.
as a Pittsburgh fan, I felt like we should have somebody in there 2 or 3 years prior to Ben's retirement to even learn the system. And right now, I feel like we just grabbing at straws, throwing shit to the wall, and see what sticks.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's crazy that you mentioned Las Vegas and the stadium and them wanting to sell tickets
Ticket
because
sales.
this past weekend was WrestleMania and they was in Vegas. I'm not sure if we have any other wrestling fans in the building, but I watched night 1 and 2, and I just want to say to the fans that do watch wrestling, WrestleMania was fucking trash.
It's
All right?
I haven't been keeping up with wrestling, but as a former
Trash.
wrestler,
Man, I don't watch that shit, man.
I hear, you know what I mean?
that's crazy to hear. WrestleMania was always like top tier event.
What's that, bro?
Bigfoot McGee over there.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sound pickup.
If you was a wrestler, what would your wrestler name be, bro?
Me?
Yeah.
I'll be Jimmy Fly Snooker.
God
That's
damn.
already a wrestler. You gotta come up with an original name. Like, what would your name be if you was a wrestler, bro? That's a good ass question, son.
Yeah, that's a crazy question.
I don't know, Reed. Who was your wrestler?
No, I asked you.
I'm thinking. I don't know. I'm sweat. I'm going. I mean, I don't know.
It would
I'm
be
trying to think of
it
something.
would be skinny something. I'm always gonna go as myself.
Okay,
But you, hold on. This nigga a wrestling fan. He's supposed to have this shit already
right. But that's what I'm saying.
written down in his
listen,
mind already.
I have it because I've done this research. I know I have something written down, bro. I'm trying to remember it. I cannot remember it right now.
Would your outfit consist of?
I'm wearing a singlet.
Oh,
One titty out.
A singlet?
I was thinking about some John Cena
Andre the
jeans.
Giant.
You wanted me to smack on the jorts?
Yeah, the jorts.
Nah, I can't do the jorts.
With the big carpenter loop on them bitches.
I can't.
That would be me.
I can't. I ain't gonna be able to
Jorts
move.
with a hammer pocket.
Yeah.
Right.
James or Tim's.
Yeah, I ain't going to be able to
If
move.
you wrestle
with
in
those jorts,
Tim's, them bitches is going, bitch, you gonna have blisters on your feet.
Word,
And,
just
like,
shit.
We
better
just had a
wrestle
young
with
guy
some
from
chucks.
Philly boxing Tim's.
he's wild.
Yeah.
And let's stop.
True.
No.
You sure they wasn't Tim's?
Yo, Skinny was pulling up like Fattendales.
God damn.
With the jorts, with the Timbs on, the
Yeah,
structure shit.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I don't know what Fat Bells is. It sounds like a play on Chicken Bell. Man, down, let you live tonight.
Yeah, you have to fight another day.
Yeah.
White beater on and shit.
Hey, yo, one side boob out.
Yeah.
All that
You
shit.
got burning with the one spot.
Yeah.
But listen,
going
but
Andre the
you'll
Giant.
just have a singlet, no pants?
I'm doing
Wow.
That's insane.
That ain't got
That's crazy.
First of
Because
all,
I'm a heavyweight, but I'm gonna be a high flyer.
bro, go out there in the thong singlet.
Nah,
When they grab it, they do the suplex. Look, first of
That
all,
man said he
when
was
they
going to be a
nobody. That's gonna be part of my gimmick. No one's gonna be able to lift me.
even Hulk Hogan slammed.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be one particular wrestler. I got
Even Hulk Hogan slides.
But bro, you know what? Yo, that's crazy because Hulk
Andre the
Hogan
Giant.
was not the first nigga to slam Andre the Giant. Look it up. You know what I mean?
Who was it? The Rock? The Rock dad?
Yo, I'm stuck on my man saying he's going to be a high flyer and a heavyweight.
And a heavyweight, I
Bullshit,
got
he's Mark Henry X.
Yo, my
Hardy.
favorite wrestler is
Makes
Rob
me
Van
rock
Dam.
his-
That tells you everything you
Oh,
need to
yeah.
know.
You ain't gonna be able to do nair move except
I'm
for
going
the
to
frog
fucking
splash.
try.
Except for the
Frog
splash. Don't he do the splash?
Yo, yes, I'm gonna do the. I can do the Van Terminator.
You know what's crazy? Coming up before, like, early wrestling, before it start getting super popular to the everybody, I like the King Shamrock. That Shamrock ain't a lot.
Man, listen.
Shamrock.
He did a lot of guys up with that.
Shamrock used to yell, "Get away from me!" That nigga used to go crazy and whip your shit, bro.
Yeah.
Ken Shamrock,
I'm coming in that bitch like I'm coming in that bitch like Mankind. You feel me? Bitch
wear a UPS outfit
with a flannel shirt cut
I think when
off.
it's all said and done,
I'm Nick
he'll
Foley,
be-
bitch. I'm that version.
I think when it's all said and done,
nigga
he'll
had
go down
sweaties
as
in
the
a
greatest.
flannel.
Mankind. Mick Foley. Bro, not only did he have multiple characters that he played to a T,
Gold dust.
It's nothing he hadn't
But
done.
he was an out of shape
Listen.
athletic nigga.
Don't
That
shoot
nigga
up
was
that,
a
and
goofy.
that's what
Bro.
I'm saying.
Let me tell you
He was
something,
listen,
Mr.
that
Socko,
bitch was
buddy.
Bro,
that
he
bitch
was the
a
first nigga to be in the Royal Rumble 3 times
Huh?
in 3 different gimmicks. He came out as Mankind. He came out as Cactus Jack, and then Dude Love, bro. That shit was crazy. It was in the Final Four. He almost won that motherfucker as one of them niggas. So, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, he's gonna go down there.
And
All
when,
right,
it,
all
comes
right.
to,
I got
and when it
another.
comes to putting their body
I got
online,
another.
McFoley, one of them.
One of them guys, bloody, get all crazy and shit, right? Dirty ass sock in your mouth. But look, the era I loved wrestling in was the WCW era. What was your favorite era of wrestling? Like my shit was the NWO.
My favorite era is the Attitude
Era.
When you was waiting for Stone Cold to break the glass, or you was waiting for DX to do something wild.
Shit. But that's what I'm saying. That Attitude era, the NWO was what prompted the Attitude era. So I was the nigga to start watching at 8 o'clock. And then I'm back and forth. You remember that? The back channel?
But I remember when WWF wasn't even out though.
What you mean?
Remember the shit was the shit was off for them years,
WCW.
and it was only WCW.
Oh,
remember?
And Booker T.
I never remember the
And Booker-
WWF not being a thing.
Nah. It was a thing, but then something happened to where it was done.
Yeah.
Then it was the WCW only. Then the WWF came back.
They doubled back. I
You
remember that.
don't remember that shit?
That's when Booker T and his brother was the champions.
I'm only 30.
When everybody, even Hulk Hogan, everybody was on WCW.
Everybody.
Yeah, but that's WWF didn't go away at that point.
No, I thought it was just like it was like I forgot what it was. They took it off TV.
Hogan went over there, Macho went over there, but they was ushering in new stars, so it was less. You know what I mean? Like
that's when a lot of them.
Then I remember when WCW was canceled. Everybody went back to WWF.
That's back when Triple H was still 100.
That's when Shane McMahon showed up on fucking Nitro, nigga.
Yeah, took it back and something, right?
But how'd y'all feel about ECW?
That was my shit. It came on. It came on like Saturday
at 3 and 2 in the morning.
Yeah. What was his name? Ali Sabu.
Yeah. And RVD, bro.
Yeah.
RVD.
Taz was
Taz was
Tommy Dreamer.
Yeah. Taz
the
was
gangsters.
One of the collies was from there too. They came from the hardcore nigga.
Well, who was the Korean guy the one who used to spit mist in their face?
That was motherfucking Tajiri.
Tajiri?
Yes. And Great Muda was the other one who used to spit shit in your face.
Great Muda.
Great Muda's face was painted like red or something like that.
Yeah, what was like a...
It ain't.
With the red and black, right?
Yeah. That shit will come on like 12, 1 o'clock
like
in the morning.
Like a skeleton face.
Word. Late night shit.
You can't watch that with them.
Man, them days, listen, WrestleMania was so trash. We sitting here talking about the olden days, and I'm madder now.
Yo, I'm a super nostalgic guy, though. I get caught up in the old times quick because it was so much better. You can move freely.
Right.
So like much money.
The time and era we living in, like, yo, definitely. Back in the 90s, money wasn't a thing.
80s. Back then, I hear it was so much money. And money floating all over.
Nobody was misleading the youth. Nothing. It was just you like
had
yo,
OGs.
You was into what you into, but you told that.
Exactly.
Right.
You were. I
had OGs, guys that would tell you, "Yo, go to school. What you doing? Skipping school? Nah, go."
A lot of these kids,
my OGs would take us to school.
A lot of these kids are raised by IG instead of OGs. They don't know their history.
Word is bond.
Word is bond. And if you do your history, it was always people before you,
right?
And it come back around.
Yeah,
always.
Cause nobody was scared to say, "Yo, youngin, don't be like that."
Yeah, go to school. All the girls was in school. That's what
why I went to school.
That's what they used to tell me. In the hood, my OGs, they always was like, "What you want to be out here doing? What we doing?" All the girls in school. So, you know, we
took your ass right to school, huh?
To school, and then I could always come back home and just do whatever.
Yeah, but you had to go to school to see them home.
Definitely gotta go to school.
Yeah, but you definitely right. It's a different wave now, man.
Yeah, I don't. I honestly don't know what direction WWE is headed in with half of these
That shit
storylines.
trash now, bro. I'm gonna keep real.
Nah,
You ever seen?
Nobody watching that
I
shit.
watched Monday Night Raw the night after just to see if there was any building of anything significant.
Yeah.
And
That shit is
they
so
got me with the little Seth Rollins angle. They got me because Paul Heyman.
Paul
Still
Heyman.
one of them figures that, we talk about ECW. Paul Heyman was the brains, the mastermind, the man behind that.
Paul Heyman.
He's still active, so every
he might be the
storyline-
most hated in wrestling history.
By the time the
Nah,
storyline,
I-
if he's in it, it's something special because he has a say in what happens in these storylines. So now Paul Heyman has fucked over Roman Reigns and has fucked over CM Punk. He's now Seth Rollins' manager. Seth Rollins is now a Paul Heyman guy. And they just snatched up one of the hottest young wrestlers in the building, which is, you remember Scott Steiner, the dog-faced gremlin?
The dog-faced gremlin.
He has
Big
a
Papa
son.
Gremlin.
He
Big
has a
Papa.
son.
Big
called,
Papa Pumps.
His son name is Braun Breaker. He's a fucking monster.
You talking about my boy Scott Steiner with the hair? He had the blonde hair,
Yeah, at one point.
and he was on. And he was with
Steel
NWO.
He was crazy.
He was Big Papa Pump.
Man.
Oh, that's my boy.
Yeah.
What
his
happened to
nephew.
fucking Buff Bagwell?
He was
Bitch?
crazy.
Yo, but Bagwell
was
got
crazy.
crippled. He's fucked up.
Nah.
Right there. Oh my! Hey, bro. Hey, yo.
Not a phone ringing during
This
five.
is literally.
Not a phone ring.
I just turned it off
Hey,
too.
bro,
That's crazy.
but we talked about this, and you said you was going to change it.
Nah, man, I can't change that. That's
Yes, you
OG.
can. You can change it.
Nah, man.
You can.
Yeah.
Number one, you can, and you will.
Absolutely.
I can't change it,
You
man.
will. Hey, New Orleans is on the clock. They just snatched up the McMillan, the receiver. You know what I mean?
McMillan.
Yeah, I didn't even see who the hell drafted him.
My team got 21st pick, and I hope Shador drop all the way down
Damn, I
to
just had my
21st.
shit off.
You want your door on your squad, man.
In
This is the
Pittsburgh,
second time
why
you said
not?
that.
Why not have a young guy that's impressionable and that can be molded?
Who they pick up?
Shador.
McMillan.
They ain't pick. Come on, bro.
Yo, we smoked all the Dutch.
I thought my niggas gonna be top 10,
I
man.
don't think we got no more Dutch. We got all picks.
Is one going and one going?
No, but
No, I'm saying
I was
like-
about- I was
Oh,
about
you
to-
mean as in
Yeah.
a roll up?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was
As the empties.
Yeah. I'm surprised at you because you was the one that told us there was no more.
Huh.
You said, nah, I ain't got no more.
Yeah, but damn.
Oh, he's going to the Panthers.
I thought
So
King.
they matching
I
him up.
thought King brought some.
Nah, I had brought two, man. I should have brought a whole.
Oh, they gonna have a nice little
Definitely.
young
You
boy
was laughing
squad
through the
back there
door.
with
You was supposed
McMillan and Leggett.
I
and
brought the
Carolina,
ones I had on me.
What?
What they call the last person to get the baton of anchor? You was supposed to hold us down.
Nah, I brought the ones. I thought y'all was already
No.
here.
The anchor
Y'all
supposed to
see what
hold
I
it
mean?
down. He was the last man through the door.
Now
No,
we
bro, I had
was like
picked-
two.
I
We was
was-
like almost 3 hours in the
Yeah.
session. Two.
Huh?
No, we was two hours.
Man, I've been
So the Saints pick McMillan.
Yeah,
So
we been
no.
in-
That's Carolina. So they're matching him up. He's 6'4". They're matching him up with Leggett. Remember, they just snatched up.
Oh
Leggett
yeah,
last
I
year.
like Leggett, yo. I like
Leggett.
Leggett, man. For real.
Southern.
I like Mullins, South Carolina.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah, I like
Cool,
it.
He
soup eating ass.
Coon. Wait, let me
I eat the coon. Hey, you gonna try some of this?
I like butter.
that ain't crazy.
Word.
I like him.
Hey yo, but they ain't gonna do shit with us though. I don't care how much they, you know
Yeah,
what I mean.
yeah. They can get what they want.
But it's nice.
Donna.
That's a nice little 1-2 punch.
Yeah, that is, Burner.
And then they got that tight end. And he nice too. What's his name? I think it's Sanders.
But they ain't got
It's Sanders because when I seen him line up, I said, oh, they got Miles Sanders lining up as a tight end. But nah, it was a whole different Sanders.
Killed him.
Killed him on that go route.
You seen that double
damn.
play? That's how I do
He's
one of
picked up number,
y'all
okay.
in flag
So the
football.
Saints,
Right.
I'm excited to
Who
see who the Saints pick
Huh?
because
Do one of who?
One of y'all in flag football. You seen that two-step?
try.
Try.
You was the same.
Don't write a check your ass can't cash.
Man, I will move like that in flag football. I go like this. Look, I'm gonna do just like this.
No.
Yeah.
You was the same
You
nigga on camera last
I am
last
one
pod,
of the most competitive guys.
He gonna
just
shake the
say-
shit out of one of y'all. with
All
that
y'all
motherfucker.
is. Y'all-
he
I-
was here to
Hey,
say that he was going to
Dutchman
smoke
too,
everybody
Oh yeah.
under the
We
table.
competitive.
He
I know
said
all
that.
y'all is.
Cuz what I call you on the court? I just the left hand assassin.
Yeah,
like
I
cuz
shoot that motherfucker.
anywhere inside the paint.
Yeah. He gonna give it. He gonna give
I
it to
get
you.
busy, bro. But you hit him with somebody getting. If you hit somebody with that, somebody gonna fall.
Hey, keep it real. Keep
Somebody gonna.
On the route?
Yeah. On just even starting it
Are you
off.
serious?
I
On
I
the
got
route?
the Dutchman.
I think this go to Cuzzo. He ain't hit that.
Oh yeah, go
I
ahead.
started off like this. Look, I'm gonna stand still. I'm not gonna move at all. Then I'm gonna move so fast. The first thing.
You want to tear your ACL?
Hey yo, that's
yeah.
something.
That's what that look like.
Word.
Hey Vaughn,
That's
Yo,
what the ambulance gonna sound like.
Hey, Vaughn, I sound like a man who ain't never seen me on my tippy toes.
Yeah,
playing
cuz get
sports.
busy, cuz.
Cuz I know y'all play basketball.
Listen, I hear we got a kickball tournament or something.
Yo,
Kickball.
Memorial
coming
Day weekend, the family kickball tournament.
Oh shit.
Where's
And you know
gonna
I'm bringing
be?
the big boot.
The big
Where's
booter.
gonna be at? I need.
We're gonna be in Sicklerville, Williamstown area.
Hey, hey.
Gotta give us an update.
You
Gotta give us
know
an
I'm gonna keep. First off, stop it.
Yeah,
'Cause
Trog,
everything
you
I
didn't even
keep
come
you
to the
apprised
last
of,
one, nigga.
you don't
What?
pop out with me. You know I'm
You
gonna
ain't even
see.
come to the last one. The
I'm
last
at it.
family cookout.
I'm at a different point right now.
Yeah, I understand that, and I respect it.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't send out invites. I don't even like people
I
like
know
that.
you don't.
He said,
When I invite
yeah.
somebody
Have
to
you
something
been-
with
have
The
me,
you-
Saints, the
I expect
Have
Saints
you
said,
been
what
to
we
the
got?
go-kart
Who we
place?
think they grabbing, bro? Shador?
That's what I'm
Come on, man.
because
Oh, hold on.
yeah,
Top
you don't
10.
say that. And then I just say that
Shador
we used to go to
Sanders.
shop the 21.
Shador Sanders.
Come on,
Put it in
Shador.
your face like
Oh,
Banks.
man.
Calvin.
Is that an OT?
Offensive tackle.
Yeah.
Damn.
They really not rocking with Shador.
Hey, shout out to Kelvin. You feel me? You know what I mean? But
Calvin Banks.
my
Calvin Banks.
goodness.
They didn't put
Oh,
it.
Kelvin got him a little black queen and a little baby.
And a baby, man.
Look at the chain Calvin got on.
Yo,
That's
Kelvin,
a big boy, yo.
Look at him.
Look at the
Texas
chain.
boy.
Look at
Humble.
the chain Calvin had on.
Yeah, that
man from Humble, Texas.
I'm from Humble.
You know, in
Yeah,
Texas,
you're a humble boy.
yo, that's one thing about Texas and football. They eat shit and sleep football.
Yo, they whole town is shut down. For a high school game.
They breed it.
For a little
out there.
league game, they shit getting shut
That's
the
a big
fuck
boy,
down.
y'all. Look at that boy. Look at the chain he got on.
Big mind them.
Yeah.
Around his family.
Oh, yeah.
I like
You
to
moving
see that.
Thanks.
Oh, my bad.
I appreciate you,
My
Pops.
bad. Around
You
his
that
family.
one. You the one. How y'all feel about this, you know what I mean, this draft so far? It's a lot going on, man. A lot of moving pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good. Yo, that's a good pick right there.
Hey,
I'm gonna keep it
He
honest.
block it. He
Right
holds shit
now,
down.
where we at in the draft, I don't honestly feel that I can say any team that have drafted thus far, I don't think they've gotten better.
Then the
necessarily.
Eagles.
Whoa.
Then
I
the
didn't say all that. I just said they haven't gotten better. What do you mean,
Oh, yeah,
the Eagles?
You're a Steelers fan.
I don't have no beef with y'all, though.
I know.
We was the
listen.
Steagles, but remember we was the Steagles?
Yeah,
Listen.
we was together at some point.
Yeah.
You know, all my everybody around me, my cousins, my brothers,
All of them
they
Eagles.
Eagle fans,
know.
except for me and Shreddy Shane. He Baltimore, I'm Pittsburgh.
Let's stay some good teams.
Nah, yeah.
We let y'all live.
So the Bears pick is in. I know the Bears was
Top 10.
heavy.
Who they needed?
They was heavy on Ashton Jency, but you know what I mean? I don't think
It's off the board now.
Right.
So
That Donnie Allen.
Yeah,
it's gonna be another.
I'm on number 2, and
So Pete
great.
game, man. I know a couple pods ago I started a segment called High-Potheticals. High-Potheticals. You know what I mean? Play with words. Because we all zooted. So, you know what I mean? Hypothetical, if I ask a hypothetical question, everybody's going to answer it different because of the state of mind we're in. But whoever answers it first, you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just mirror your decision because they sold it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want you to listen to this question and I want you to answer it off of how you really feel, your own, conscience.
Ask the question.
Hypotheticals. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You're in an arena, big arena, sort of like Gladiator. We was talking about that. You're in a big Gladiator arena. In this arena, there are 50 hawks, 10 crocodiles, 3 brown bears, 15 wolves.
Damn. God dang, bro. That's a whole lot to keep track of.
1 hunter with a rifle, 7 buffalo, 10,000 rats,
What?
5 gorillas,
No.
and 4 lions. So out of that list, I need you to pick 2. The goal is to survive as the others attack you. So out of that list, pick out of that
So
list.
it's just me, myself?
It's just you, and you pick 2 out of this list to be on the team with you to go against who you didn't pick.
Okay.
So if you pick the first 2 is hawks and crocodiles. If you pick hawks and crocodiles, it's y'all against 3 brown bears, 15 wolves, 100 with a rifle, 7 buffalo, 15. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
It's you against them. So who would you pick? You get 2, and your goal.
I'm gonna tell you off the rip.
Your only goal is to survive 1 hour.
I'm telling you off the rip right now. I got it.
Where you going with it?
If there had been any primates, because I call myself the mad gorilla.
It's 5 gorillas.
Give me the 5 gorillas.
Okay.
And the wolves.
And the 15 wolves.
15 wolves and 5 gorillas?
Right.
Oh man.
So you're in there?
Oh man.
You're in there. So what's your plan? Because you have 50 hawks. They're aerial. They're coming from up top. You got 10 crocodiles. Crocodiles are a little quicker. They're a little higher. The snout is a little longer.
They're a little quicker, but
you got 3 brown bears. 1 hunter with a rifle. First of all, you're out of there. If you don't pick the man with the rifle, you're out of there early. You're not surviving. How are you going to avoid a man with a rifle?
Bro, I'm going to tell you number
You're
1.
in an arena, open.
I'm going to tell you number 1. Not all ammo can kill everything.
Well, listen, I'm going to take the dude with the rifle.
Okay.
Right? I'm going to take the dude with the rifle.
Absolutely not.
Hold on. So, because I know if I let the dude with the rifle let the shot go, the animal's going to run.
He could run out of shots. That's right.
They're not going to keep coming at you.
Right. It only say 100 with a rifle. It don't say unlimited shots.
That's why I didn't pick him, though.
Yeah.
I'm taking the gorillas. I'm taking the gorillas.
I'm taking gorillas and lions.
I'm taking gorillas and wolves.
You said wolves.
Oh no, gorillas and wolves.
Yeah. It's lions. How many lions?
Let me go. I'm taking
only 4 lions.
Against all of us?
Yo.
I'm taking
everything else on the list.
Yeah, I'm taking
100 in the gorillas.
I'm taking 15 wolves and the 5 gorillas.
That's a strong team.
We gonna do and me.
That's a strong team.
Because I keep some.
But the hunter gonna shoot you, bro.
Huh?
I'm picking wolves,
bro. Okay. I keep fire with me.
And how many lions is it?
You ain't got no
4
fire.
lions.
Oh, I'm picking them.
It don't say that.
Oh, we gonna fuck
it.
It
Just say me and whatever I pick. Now. I'm assuming that when you say me, it's talking about me and my everyday life.
I'm good on that.
I got my own fire, so I'll take care of it. I'll take care of the hunter with the rifle. I got 5 gorillas and I got 15 wolves.
Where you at with it?
Going crazy.
I'm going wolves because of the numbers, and then I'm gonna deal with them lions over there.
You gonna get the lions and wolves?
Because my lions gonna fuck you gorillas up.
No, they not.
And then the wolves out
here. The type of pressure a gorilla hit with.
Nah, I know.
We talking about silverback.
Nah, so I'm
taking 100.
He ain't specified gorilla, but
I'm taking 100.
So I'm telling you, they're gonna be silverbacks. So that's what I am. I'm a silverback.
Yeah, I got timber wolves.
And you said who?
I got timber wolves.
The lions.
The hunters and the gorillas, man.
No. It's 100 with a rifle. And you don't know how much ammo we got. Bro, I'm the hunter with the rifle. Got 5 gorillas.
Man, he might got a 100-round drum. It don't matter. 100-round drum, he can shoot
What
shit.
you going, Burnem?
Who the fuck said I don't got 100 rounds?
What I'm saying is this. Once he shoot the shot, a couple shots, them
can he
animals gonna run
outshoot
away,
me?
bro. They're animals. You feel me?
The question
So we
is,
gonna
can
be
he
surviving
outshoot
for
me?
hours,
Because
bro.
even if he killed one of my animals, I'm gonna see where the shot came from. Can he outshoot me?
I don't know. You gonna have your pistol, bro. It
Fuck
ain't
the
in it.
pistol.
It ain't.
Anything.
I'm going ground and air. I'm going ground and air.
You taking hawks and what?
I'm taking hawks and 10,000 rats, my nigga. You're not going to take 10,000. What animal likes rats? They're going to get overwhelmed. They're going to scatter like shit. 10,000 of them. And then you got hawks just picking you out.
Yeah, that's a
talons.
Rats will eat through.
They will fuck
that's a
shit
good one. That's a good one,
bro.
Stone.
Everything.
Anything.
Everything, yo.
True.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm going rats and hawks on that one, man. Don, what you? I figured it out. Okay.
That's crazy.
Them niggas is relentless, bro. They'll eat through anything.
Nah, rats is.
And your goal is only to survive for an hour, man. I got numbers.
They're gonna be scattering around.
I got numbers. If the first attack, you kill fucking 1,000 rats and 10 hawks, I still got 40
I didn't know it
hawks.
was 10,000 rats.
10,000
Yeah,
rats.
that's-
But can I say something? Your hawks gonna kill your rats.
No, they're not. We all in the same gang.
Well,
You can't
that
make
was
no
all right.
rules where my niggas. How you
the,
gonna have
look, the nature in it.
right? You try to have my niggas.
That one was a lot to remember on that one, man.
You try to redo the equation.
It was, yeah, that was big, man. Hey, bro, you remember
Gonna kill your rat.
you know Styles P, he had started his the health is wealth.
Mm-hmm.
He had his health store, the pharmacy for life.
Yep.
Bro,
Simon saw all that shit.
congratulations to him.
Styles.
Don't he got a juicery too?
Strands for life. He's opening up a dispensary, bro.
Man, that's
And Yonkers, you know what I mean? It's him and his brother O. Strange for life, man. Congratulations to Styles P. That's
Ghost.
That's
you
right.
know what I mean? That's big, man. That's big, I believe. Not saying that he's the first rapper to do that, but you know, from our era of rap and what we accept, we always know Styles P to be one of them stand-up, you know what I mean, guys, man, the ghost, you feel me? So congratulations to them, all the success in the world. Also with dispensary openings up, I see that they have a new one that's opening on Pearl Street in Brixton called Social Dispensary. So you know what I mean? Shouts out to y'all. Y'all said y'all be open soon.
Yeah.
And we also got Blazing Buddies. They have an event going on May 17th. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you here first, you'll definitely see Smokin Section in the building.
Yeah, we out there.
It's already written in stone. So we'll give you more, you know what I mean, info on that. As that, you know what I mean?
Get some Queen sits. Make sure you get some of them lemonade. She got ice pops and everything now.
All that.
She done went crazy.
It's a fish fry.
Fish fry.
It's gonna be a fish fry. They gonna they doing car washes and shit.
We getting D to bring up some water ice, man, for the event. Have pop, you know what I mean?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, man. We, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey.
Nah, what you laughing?
Do something.
Yeah,
do something, Trog.
Yeah, the fish. I love fish. Whiting or perch?
That boy said whiting or perch.
I take perch all day.
What about see?
Y'all like cat? You ever had catfish?
Yeah, I don't like. I ain't even catfish
but
out
that show me you ain't been that ocean fishing. We talking kingfish, bluefish.
Yeah, that perch good. Yeah, it's almost time.
You ain't never had tog.
Not Trog.
Tog, the most flakiest. It's a delicacy.
Chef's kiss.
Now, when you eating it, what are you eating with? Rice,
little lemon, little dill, little
meat or whatever.
Man, listen.
Green beans, little rice. Like, I would like
good. I eat it by itself.
I like mine a little rice.
Eat it straight with hands, no fork.
Nothing. Big ups.
Striper steaks, bro. Striper
Good eating too.
Yeah, striper some good eating.
Yeah, y'all niggas don't fish though, man. Rico a fisherman. Rico, I done seen Rico catch 3 or 4 flounder right in front of me.
Hey man,
Scared to take it off the hook though.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Yo, I love to fish, but I tell her, I warn everybody, if you're going to go fishing with me,
Yeah, I take
we're
it.
going to
Yeah,
go freshwater because it's fake bait and bass don't have teeth. So I don't mind taking the bass
yeah, the
off my
flounder
hook.
bite your
Yeah,
shit.
the
Though.
But
You gotta be careful.
flounder,
Got that glove.
catfish, kingfish, bluefish,
Gotta grab
all
him
of
with
that.
the 2 fingers under the gill.
I'm
You
spoiled.
gotta hit him with the socko.
With the motherfucker.
With Mr.
Yeah,
Socko.
see, I go out, I go out Cubs way in
Yeah.
Ocean City,
Yeah.
and Pops, he do all that for us. Like I'm spoiled.
Yeah,
I
Pop
don't
take
touch.
care of us, man. Shout out to
Yeah.
Pop, yo.
I don't
Yeah,
touch
He been waiting
nothing.
on. He told me to tell you get ready.
That's
Yo,
how my
you gotta
cousin.
say, man.
Get ready.
How my cousin Jamal fish. They fish like
You
that.
got a lot of boys.
They big business out there.
Cuz
fishing.
fish,
Kai,
they fish. Kai
is
and
it?
Jamal.
Kai and Jamal.
My
They
cousin
definitely-
Kai and
yeah,
Jamal. Shout out
to
Kai and Jamal.
Yeah.
Harris.
Yeah, they definitely they some fishermen.
Fishermans.
You know what I mean?
Hey, man.
We gotta go one day. I
all
bet
the
you.
real
I'm
anglers need to
competitive.
link
I
up.
Yeah,
would love
word
to
up.
catch a couple fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know what? Before we get out of here, let's do another segment of Ask Tribe.
What we asking Charles?
Hey, Bree, ask Tribe anything. Ask him anything, his opinion. Ask him a question, anything, and he don't even have to know nothing about it. He's still gonna answer.
No, I'm gonna answer.
He's still gonna answer. Look, you see him, he reaching over, grabbing
Yeah,
the
give
L
him a
with the
little
camera.
piece.
But
Yeah.
we a lot
everything.
alike, so I already like it's just gonna be just how I feel.
That's how he feels. So ask him anything.
How do you feel that our current U.S. president's stand on tariffs will affect the everyday middle class Americans like you and I?
How do I think it'll affect us? I think even with that situation, I think it's for the greater good of America. You gonna go through stuff right now. It ain't gonna be perfect. Everything don't just happen overnight. But maybe we see maybe somebody got something in store that we don't see, that the public eye don't see. You know what I mean? So you gonna
tariffs? You think the extensive tariffs help us reach that goal?
I think everything should be from America. We Americans, and
So you
sometimes
think everything should be built, made, processed, shipped, and delivered
I'm gonna
from
keep it
our
real.
own
I
country?
think that's the only way not everything, but we got to do more for here to circulate this money through all of us. I see too many homeless people when I ride through the ghetto. Everybody should be circulating money. They burn money every day. We not doing enough for us.
Hell, but they print money every day.
That too. That's my opinion on Extra.
That was a good one. That was good.
That was
insight,
good.
brother.
That was good.
I got agree with
That was
that
good
100%.
insight. Nah, man, you hit it on the button, man. That was good, bro.
Charlie, that
I
was
feel
nice,
the same
man.
way, man.
That was nice.
I feel the
And
same
guess
way.
what? I didn't even expect you to answer it in the same nature that you answered it. So you know what I mean?
That's just my opinion.
That's just their opinion.
That's just my opinion, y'all.
Right. You need another question, Charlie?
Yeah, that's what he need.
That's the type of arguments we get into at work, though. Like, yo,
Word up.
we talk a little different. We be on our all
Because
around
I
bullshit.
think people don't know how serious.
Oh, the Cowboys up?
I think people don't know how serious
What they
can
get?
be.
Man, it ain't even gonna matter.
Yeah,
By my ass.
they
nigga.
gotta come across
Oh,
them.
wow.
them dogs.
Green Bay.
You need Burnem.
Who snatched him up?
Nah, nobody. He up.
Cal Williams, he a bulldog, man. I was
I
hoping
was
he
coming
dropped.
to the Eagles.
Burnham, I got a question for you. When did you write your first rap?
My first rap I wrote when I was 10 years old. I still remember it.
To this day.
To this day.
That's awesome.
Everybody remember this first rap.
Everybody remember their first.
I ain't never write a rap.
You know what I mean? Everything was freestyle off the top.
Yeah. I never really I wrote poems and shit.
You did?
Oh, you
Yeah,
one of
man.
them.
Yeah, I wrote a poem.
Roses are red.
Yeah, I was a Mac like that.
My
Like
skin is light.
I
Did you
started.
sing-
Did you sing
Shout out to my nigga. My niggas used to slide me a little bread to write little poems for their shorties.
Me too.
You know what I mean?
Me too.
Nice
Did
little.
you used to send candy grams to the girls in the
All the
morning
time.
time?
Just a little bit. I was one of them. To my little shirt. I always had a. See, I always been in a relationship. It don't matter. I always had a little something.
I always had
I always kept something on. When they say I keep something on me now.
It's
I kept something lovely
That's kind of
on.
our style.
Like I need something now. Hey,
right
hey,
now,
I
it's been the
started.
most time I ever been single.
Me too, man. I hate it. I mean,
always been in
and
a
listen, man, I'm about to go to church. Go find me
You said
a
that.
wife.
Yo,
man.
I've been back in church. I'm fine.
Hey,
I'm about to go to Kingdom Hall.
Woo-wee.
Man.
Listen, before we get out of here,
Oh, they took my. They took
Tyler Booker, the guard.
From Alabama.
Yes.
That's a good pickup.
But wait, before we get out of here, I just want to talk to you real quick, bro, because, you know, we converse. We have conversations on a regular, and we had a conversation earlier in the week when you were driving and you had a road rage incident. And in the middle of that road rage incident, you revealed that it was indeed one of your fellow brown brothers that was the recipient of your road rage.
Listen, man.
So what is going on with you in the state of the brown brothers?
Man, everything's still peace, love, respect. Still love them. Peace to the brown brothers out there. Peace to the poppies out there.
But you was angry.
I was angry, man. They be in the fucking way. They can't drive, man. Keep it real, bro. I'm tired of this shit, bro. Motherfuckers can't drive, bro.
So, okay.
They just learning, so it's tough out there. But god damn, bro.
You can't.
I'm tired of this shit. I love y'all though. Shout out.
Yeah, shout out to the brown brothers. You already know, man. Smokin Section support you.
Yeah.
Look, man. Hey, once again, we just want to appreciate everybody that's been tuning in. Everybody that popped out for the 420 Smokin Section.
Yeah, definitely. That was love, man.
Yeah, I mean, like that.
We're gonna have something coming soon. Summer.
We're
gonna
gonna
get
do
it
something in the summer. You know,
something's real special.
Another barbecue.
Yeah, we're gonna do.
We're gonna be on the grill. Brisket. We're gonna have brisket. We're gonna have all that shit. No pork though. We ain't gonna have no pork this time. That slipped through the cracks. I don't know who, but
he took some. He had a gold plate.
Nah, never. Don't put that.
them beans. Who made them beans? You or Don?
I made them beans.
He did.
Yeah, bro, make some good beans.
Bro,
make a good batch of beans, dude. Good batch. Brisket beans, that's what they were.
Yeah,
Brisket.
Yeah, man.
Hold on, you made beans at the Ford Dub?
No.
I'm about to say.
I ain't gonna hold y'all because I know you don't get down with it. But whoever had that pork up on there, that was a hit.
That was that shit marinating, bro.
Yeah, I did that. And bro, you knew that it was gonna be a hit.
I should have knocked this shit off the table.
Nigga walked in, he's like, "Oh, you gonna put the syrup in it?" He said they gonna go crazy.
I knew what it was. I said, damn.
Hey, yo.
This nigga added all type of flavors in.
Y'all didn't even peep it when we was all up on the back porch. I opened like 3 bags of Doritos and I put the pulled pork in.
Oh, you had a walking taco. Yeah, you was talking about a walking taco.
Y'all wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
I was on my high.
Yo, listen.
Rick was on.
I realized.
It's hilarious.
I realized on that
I got
day.
Sour Patches in my car right now.
Yeah, the snack table wasn't crazy.
Yo, that shit funny.
And
Y'all
I had like a
fucking up
smoking section.
them living
parties.
bunts.
Huh?
Them smoking section parties get crazy.
Yeah,
I was
we do.
all down.
Listen.
Them lemon bunt cakes.
I ain't getting that.
I think the next one we gonna be our go time with it though. We gonna be our go time. The next one will be our go time.
But listen, man,
On the ass?
Nah, on the fit in.
Fit in?
On fit in.
We on son.
15, that's gonna be lovely. I already got the green light for it.
Right there in the hood too?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be lovely. So y'all stay tuned for that. You know what I mean? We're gonna open up that invite list. You know what I'm saying? We kept it light on the first one.
This time we're gonna do it right. We're gonna do it real. We're gonna do it better.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Last time was right. You just got to say it's getting bigger and it's better.
That's what I said.
Last time,
I love myself.
You did it right.
Nah, we peace.
no
I'm not
hiccups.
saying it was wrong, but I'm saying we gonna get it into it.
That
It's gonna
shit,
be
my
better.
people, all of us connect. Man, it's a love.
No hiccups.
Yo, it was all vibes. It was all vibes out there.
Absolutely, everybody.
We're getting a DJ too. We getting a DJ.
You feel
We're
me?
gonna see if Cuz can do it, man.
J-Rock.
Yeah, see what J-Rock doing.
Indeed. You know what I mean? So just keep on the lookout for that. We're going to keep y'all aware of everything, man. So thanks for tuning into the Smokin Section. Peace out.
Peace out, y'all.
I remember this. Yeah. Pumping up now. Wait, that ain't it? It's still Heisley though. Cook up. Ha.
Yeah.
Let's go.
These long summer days turn to summer nights. Vacations taking cruises.